Aam Aadmi Party has immediately approached the top court of the country. There is a plea with regard to Arvind Kejriwal in the Supreme Court. This is to challenge the arrest shortly and cancel it. All eyes now will be on the Supreme Court as Kejriwal and the party basically, of course, is challenging this arrest that had happened late last night. Our legal bureau head by Nalini Sharma, she's joining me right now. Nalini, go ahead, because whether it's the Delhi High Court or the Supreme Court that the Aam Aadmi Party is ensuring they take all sorts of possible legal recourse to them. But what are we expecting in this case? What sort of a plea is this and what cognizance can the court take? All right, we'll go across to Nalini in just a short while, the audio line that we'll connect with her in just a short while. But what I am telling you is significant with regard to the legal options that the Aam Aadmi Party is now catering to. Remember, they had been going to the Delhi High Court not once but twice to ensure that the court can send out an advisory or message that he shouldn't be arrested. Court said that cannot happen. You need to go and respond to the summons. Meanwhile, after the arrest, they have immediately reached out to the top court. Joining me now, big political voices here from the Congress and the Bharatiya Janata Party. Mahima Singh, advocate and spokesperson of the Congress Party, is joining me. So is Shazia Ilmi of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and Jasmine Shah, who has been associated with the Delhi government, is an Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson as well. Jasmine, I come to you this morning first because of the legal recourse that the party is stating. What are you expecting from the top court? Because the whole issue here is, if the charges are of corruption and if the ED says there is chain trail, why not respond to the summons? Why not cooperate? Why make this into a political vendetta allegation? Jasmine, go ahead.
Well, let's be clear first what has really happened since yesterday. We are seeing the democratic framework and the democratic fabric of India crumbling in front of our own eyes. One political party, Congress, all its accounts are frozen. Other political party, Aam Aadmi Party, the top 4 leaders, never in the history of India, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 leaders of a political party are put behind bars in a case for which the raids are going on for the last 2 years. More than 500 raids have taken place. Yet not a single evidence, not a single penny, not a single rupee has been recovered. Trial has not even begun. But Mr. Modi and ED have announced the verdict. Why? Because BJP's headquarters are dictating the orders to the Enforcement Directorate and CBI today in the country. And that is the reason why today every Indian who is proud of the freedom struggle, every Indian who wants to safeguard democracy in India will stand up and needs to stand up. What we are seeing in front of us is turning of India into a North Korea or a Russia. This is a moment no lesser than that, no smaller than that.
You're saying this
now
is
let
like
me
North
come to
Korea
the court.
or Russia?
You talked about court.
Yes. Go ahead, finish your point. I want to take that point then to BJP quickly.
Yes, I want to come about court. You know, the court has actually been favoring the approach that AAP has taken. AAP has questioned the legality of these summons. It was the ED, mind you, that went to the court last month, the lower court, the Rouse Avenue court,
yes,
saying that, look, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal is not receiving our summons. Did the court order Mr. Arvind Kejriwal to go and attend the summons? No, the court is hearing the matter. So the matter is sub judice. The court has actually issued notices. Similarly, the High Court yesterday, when Aam Aadmi Party went to the High Court, the court did not throw out a petition. It is saying that, yes, I will sit over judgment on the legality of your summons. And therefore, what should be the par for course is that ED should have respected the court.
Okay.
Instead, ED went ahead and arrested Arvind Kejriwal. So it shows the frustration. And it shows that the entire motivation over here is only to stop Mr. Kejriwal from campaigning. So Aam Aadmi Party has approached the top court
over the plea to challenge this arrest, and in hope that it will be cancelled. We have that big breaking news coming in. All eyes will now be on the Supreme Court as Aam Aadmi Party has approached the top court. This is after the Delhi High Court that they had approached twice, not once, before the ED arrest. Nalini Sharma is joining us for the latest. Nalini, go ahead. What is the procedure in this case? Because there was not much reprieve from the High Court. High Court maintained that you need to go and cooperate with the investigation as a citizen of the country. In Supreme Court, how do you think this is likely to play out? What is the plea about?
Well, any minute now the mentioning is expected to start before the bench led by the CJI. The CJI bench has just assembled. We can give you the latest update. And Senior Advocate Abhishek Manu Singhvi, on behalf of Arvind Kejriwal, is going to mention the matter for urgent hearing before the Supreme Court. What he is going to ask the Supreme Court to do is list the matter urgently. It's Arvind Kejriwal's plea challenging his arrest, essentially saying that the arrest is illegal and that the arrest itself should be quashed. So it remains to be seen what the Supreme Court says regarding this, as to whether or not they will give him an urgent hearing today. Because last night, despite all the attempts made by Arvind Kejriwal's legal team, they did not manage to get an urgent hearing before the Supreme Court. But it remains to be seen what is before the top court.
All right, so Nalini will be tracking the latest on that. All eyes will be on the Supreme Court with regard to the challenging of the arrest by the Aadmi party.